Welcome to the Sports Daily Early Look. We will be taking a look at the BEAUFINE Stakes, run over the 1,000 metres at Belmont on Saturday, race number 8 on the program. I'm Taylor Cortland, joined by Digby Beecham.
Good morning to you, TC. Good edition of the BEAUFINE Stakes. I think we have seen stronger versions previously. In saying that, there are a couple of horses here who I think need a great deal of attention.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll kick it off by a look at the market. At time of recording, Real Danger at $3, Nero D at $3.30, comes a time at $6 and goes 2 walks at $7. Double figures the remainder of the field with Tab Touch. We think we'll be racing on probably a soft 5?
I would think so, yeah. We were on a 5 last Saturday, and that came off the back of 4 or 5 days of good weather. We've had a little bit of rain this week, so I would think a 5 is the best that we're going to get to.
The map, I thought, was a little bit sticky in terms of Greater Gain typically goes forward, Money Matters typically goes forward. You'd think Real Danger sits pretty handy along with Capital Flight. But Greater Gain and Money Matters, do they have 1,000 metre speed? That was my question mark.
Yeah, and it's an interesting one, isn't it, with Money Matters, because Sean O'Donnell is going to take the ride here on this horse, and he has been schooled up for this. He's effective over the 1,000 metres. But Sean historically probably doesn't prefer to lead races where you've got Holly Watson, who we know is an excellent front-running rider, and she is going to partner the old boy Great Again, who has shown good speed, it must be said, in his 2 trials this time in. He's rising 11. He's getting very close to the end of his racing career. It's been a good career, but he looks nice and fresh, and that is an indication that he is there to run well on Saturday, and he's going to get the conditions to suit. We know he likes to get his toe in, TC.
Absolutely. Taking a look at the few fancies in the market, kicking it off with your favourite, Real Danger. Possibly from gate number 5, I think at absolute worst, William Pike might be in the 1-1. He's going to get a beautiful run. This mare's in really good form now with the Dan Morton stable, drops in weight, has a good turn of foot at the 1,000 metres. Ticks a lot of boxes.
She ticks all of the boxes, and I can understand why she is favourite. She's a Vinnie. They love to be able to get their toe in as well. She gets the service of W. Pike, who's riding Winners for Fun at the moment, out of a good yard, and she's got a lovely racing pattern, and she's proven over the 1,000 metres, and she's a mare in form. She's just going to get that beautiful flow and run that we see William afford so many of his mounts, and you'd be surprised if she doesn't get a similar passage there on Saturday.
She was a last start winner, 35 days since that effort. No concerns? You happy with that?
I am. Look, Dan Morton can keep his horses up. We know that Dan's got a wonderful handle on his gallopers, and I would think that Real Danger is going to go there and run really, really well.
Nero D, you suspect, would run very, very well as well. Has been to the Belmont 1,000 metres on 6 occasions, and then has been to the Winner's Circle on 6 occasions.
Yeah, he's proven at the track, he's proven at the trip, he's proven in wet ground, and he's a proven weight carrier. Now, he has to carry 60.5 on Saturday, 3 kilos more than he did 12 months ago when winning this race. In that race was Mervyn, who was really, really quick, we know. Resort Man ran 3rd, flashing home over 1,000 metres. We know that Resort Man went on to have a breakout campaign. He's trialled up well. His first trial was terrific. His second trial, don't worry about where he finished. He didn't get a lot of galloping room when he needed to build. Barrier 1, he's probably 3 back the fence. He'll need a little bit of luck in the straight, but if he gets that luck, I can see him being awfully hard to beat.
Comes a time, we spoke to Michael Grantham on the Sports Daily Thursday morning. The first trial, very good. Michael thought he was a little bit underdone and then sort of got away from him a touch just before that second trial where he couldn't quite get past Great Again. First trial, very good. If we're going off that effort, he's a big chance.
Yeah, he is, and he's a very, very good short course horse. He's proven again in this sort of ground, and Michael quite interestingly said he's a bigger and better version now than what he was last campaign, and he had a breakout campaign, it must be said. He's a very accomplished short course horse. Comes a time, for mine, the maps are concerned. What does Chris Parnham do? Does he press the button out of the gates, and if so, risk being perhaps 3 deep, no cover, or can he slide across and perhaps sit outside Money Matters if Money Matters hits the rail?
I thought they'd probably look for a little bit of cover.
Okay, so if he looks for cover, you can understand that. Is he then going to be able to pick up and quicken and go past a horse like Real Danger? That's the quandary that faces Chris, but what Michael has said and what you've seen at the trials, the horse is in good order, and he should run very well as well on the weekend.
Goes 2 walks, is a horse in really good form. 2 starts ago, won a 72 plus, defeating Gemma Sun on that occasion. Does need to elevate, but he's well in the market.
Yeah, look, I thought he had every chance to get past Gemma Sun last Saturday. He does drop 6 kilos. He would need to elevate, you're right. For mine, I'd be surprised if goes 2 walks, who is effective in this sort of weather that we're seeing at the moment. He's effective at Belmont, yards flying. We know that Neville's about to win another Metro Trainers Premiership. For mine, it would be a shock if Ghostly Walks beat Nero D or Real Danger.
Yep, I'm in that camp as well. Is there a horse outside of those that we've spoken about you can make a case for? True Detective, trials haven't been too bad, but you'd think probably the 1,000 metres he'll want further.
Yeah, he will. He interests me, though. He's trialled up okay, and he's another one of these Chris and Michael Gangemi horses purchased from the East Coast who is going to embark on a WA career. I wouldn't go to sleep on him. I just wouldn't. I might be having a little bit on him just because he is a horse who, at his best, is very, very capable. Indeed, he's capable of winning races in WA.
Absolutely. If you were to give me $50 to bet in the race, and I do need it, the way I'm going, I'll be having $50 the favourite, Real Danger. I think she gets a beautiful run. She ticks too many boxes to ignore, and I think $3 is a good price.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense, TC. The data surrounding Real Danger, very, very good. She was able to beat Bit of Merit. We know that Bit of Merit then came out and won a fast run race, a high rating race at his next start. I'll go the proven commodity, that being Nero D. Yes, he has to give Real Danger some weight, but I like the fact that he's had a couple of trials. He's got an economical gate. The 1,000 metres carrying a big weight doesn't concern me. So I'm with Nero D around that $3.30 quote to carry the 60.5 and go back to back in the BEAUFINE.
If you are having a bet in the BEAUFINE Stakes, do it with Tab Touch and do it responsibly.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.